Hey guys, this is Jeff from Just Vegetable Garden Containers. Today we're gonna do a couple of these potatoes. This year I grew quite a few like I normally do. I still got 4 barrels going in there, but I got 3 I already cut everything out of earlier this past week after the rain because everything had died back inside them. So I just want to see if I got anything at all. I doubt it because I haven't been in that long, but for some reason this winter the potatoes just didn't seem to take as well as they normally. There's a couple. There's another. It's a smaller container, but either way, the way they normally take off for me in the warmer weather. Look at that! Just found that. Here's a bad thing. Slug. I took off even though I was ready for them and got going with them, and had the greenhouse set up and actually a little warmer than normal for what I normally do this time of year with the greenhouse for money wise, for electricity. I really changed my ways of really spending the money on it. And there's 2 more. There's they're small ones. There's about 10 or 15 I got already. But nothing to write home about. Really disappointed in this one's early, and the only reason I'm doing it is because it's dead, these next 3 barrels, because they were dead on top, everything, but kind of disappointed with the, what's the right word, the amount. See, these were all cut off here. You look in here. I cut these off last week because they were all dead. Let them sit here for a week and kind of dry out a little bit. This had like 4 plants in it, but it is dry. But this year the overall is a decent size. Nothing to write home about. But these aren't the type to get picked. These are the small ones. Okay, one there. Not much that I expected this winter. Because in the winter, where you get big potatoes in it's a decent size one there. Big potatoes in the warm weather, and they sit out there 4 or 5 months warm. You can put them in a greenhouse and keep it at a certain temperature, but it's still not the same as so I just saw one there. Still not the same as growing them out in the fresh air. Decent size one. There's another one. I'm flicking these things everywhere. But overall, not too there's a dead seed potato. Just not real nice, not bad one. Not what I'm used to, but heck, it's a amount of wood in it. Keeps your mind going. Keeps you positive about some stuff. That's not too bad. It's not great, but at least you got something. So by looking at it now, I got, I guess, about 20 taters in there now. Not big ones, small ones, but then when I grow these, they'll get a lot bigger. But you got to have the right soil, the right temperatures, all the good stuff going for you. Make sure it's ready. But that's a nice, I'd say, breakfast sized potatoes there for 2 people. But I got 1 more barrel to still do. But I got to get rid of some of this dirt. I'll be right back. Got to get rid of some of this stuff because it's it accumulates around your place when you're gardening. And I got to bring that wheelbarrow over here. I've been lifting it up over the compost, able to walk in it. My compost is so full right now, that's just not going to happen. So, and I just filled it with a ton more leaves from the front yard yesterday after I got home from work. So what I'll do is bring this over here with us. and show you how many leaves I got up in this thing now, which is just kind of outrageous how many I got up in there. But it's bottom to top, just full of leaves, sticks, debris, you name it, I got it in there. So I'm going to get rid of this dirt real quick before we get this next barrel. And then we'll go back and check the last bigger barrel. Like I said, I don't expect to kill her man anywhere. Looks like my wife bought some eggs and some older stuff out here and she cooked up or used and put on top of the compost. And really, the reason I put this older dirt on there, I haven't redone or anything, is really a whole lot of stuff in here, and plus it helps it break down these leaves a lot quicker. Yeah, when you're used to having the bigger containers, like I use 20, 30 gallon type, you're used to a certain harvest on your potatoes, and it doesn't happen as time. In other words, you don't grow potatoes and stuff in the greenhouse over the winter for large harvests or large harvest, right? Yeah, large harvest, but the size of things. I mean, that includes onions, garlic. You can overwinter the garlic in there, bring it out in spring, which I did. If it's warm enough, it might grow a little bit, but overall, it's just to keep it busy. And then, like I said, I used to overwinter everything with a little bit of heat, but I don't do that now. I just put it in my overwintering greenhouse and let it do what I think it needs to do. What'll happen? We got some heavy rain coming in tomorrow and Monday. That'll settle that down, plus all the leaves, and just really get this composting effort I got going in here real good. If it's not ready this spring, it'll be ready the following spring, but I'm sure it'll be pretty close. But still going to have good nutrients in it to help with whatever I'm growing out here. But there's things, like I said, I guess they're called brassicas, broccolis, whatever, lettuces, spinach, celery, all that stuff you can start in this kind of winter and put in the garden over winter, but you really got to watch it. And that's why I like potatoes and onions and garlic, because they kind of, not self-take care of themselves, but they kind of do a decent job at keeping things the way they are. So I gotta keep moving this camera, but single taper and single guy here shaking everything here. And I'm good, not good, but I make videos, but I'm not one of these people who go in there and edit everything. You get what you want or you get what you get kind of thing when I'm done. So you have to adjust that a little bit too. We're right around there. Okay. Let me get this last barrel. See if we got anything out of it all. But if I get 3 to 5 pounds of potatoes, I'll be ecstatic. But I don't plan on it. And I don't think it's possible. Not in these conditions. I've had a few like that. It's very, very rare, because you got to provide everything just perfect temperature, fertilization. Come out here and water them every so often, and the freezing cold temperatures. And I could actually go on and on about some of it, but it's part of gardening if you want to do it this time of year. So just keep trying to move on it. And what I got to do is move some of this stuff around just a little bit, because my garlic kind of just went back to I mean, not my garlic. You can see my onions back here in the corner. The onions are doing just delightful back there. But these potatoes aren't far off either. But I think it's probably the last sets of potatoes till the early spring I do this year. Just because the harvest and I let the other stuff just go kind of naturally that I can. See what we get, but this looks awful wet for being a dry greenhouse. What am I saying? Dry greenhouse. I don't even know what to expect or even expect a potato out of here, but we shall see. One little one so far. Oh, there's a nice size one there. So we got something out of there more than we thought we were going to get. Nasty old seed taters. Yep. There's another one. A couple small ones. So far we got a couple. Don't look very productive for having some plants in here though, I'll be honest with you. I'm getting to the top because I'm running into straw everywhere. Yeah, I do this to, like I said, stay busy. But between the yard and trimming trees and formulating what I'm going to do with the gardening yard every year. It's kind of tough. But I would say so far this year, compared to what I normally do in my greenhouse with potatoes in the winter, it's not great. Not the worst thing, like any potatoes, anything you grow in the winter still keeps you active and moving, but I can show you what I ended up here with. If I count them up, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, about 25. They're roughly 6 a barrel, which is absolutely terrible because you should be getting off every potato you plant. You should get 5 in a good session. 5 to 6 potatoes, decent size off each one. So if that barrel was full and I had 4 plants in there, I have like 24, 25 potatoes out of one barrel. That's the difference. Is in the winter you're just not gonna see it. And for some reason, the productivity of this greenhouse, is way down compared to what I'm used to. Didn't change anything I ever did. I've always kept it the same way and always produced pretty good. Is much tighter sealed. Greenhouse. Maybe I got to circulate more air in it with the heat. That's heat wasting the money. But we'll keep going through, seeing what we're doing. I'll show you what I had to do to this thing anyway. Because the ceiling was flooding in on it. Different style than this one over here. See if I can get this thing out of this.